Ladies and gentlemen, step onto the ice for some biscuits and penalties. I am your starting goaltender, Cobra, and I am joined by Alex, Billy, and Ben. Welcome to the ice. Welcome to Biscuits and Penalties. Say hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Damn it, Ben. Just for that, Ben, 2 minutes in the box, tripping. Stop tripping! Already off to a hot start. So, interesting things happened in the NHL. Ovechkin is, of course, getting closer and closer to Wayne Gretzky's goal total, if that makes sense. Getting closer to his record.
I did hear that if he continues his pace now, it would be February of next year, he would pass Gretzky.
If his body can hold on to that long. If his body can hold up. Of course, Ovechkin has been in the league since 2000 and the 05-06 lockout. Since that 05-06 season, I'm sorry. Because he was like I forget which he was obviously a first round draft pick of the Capitals, but I just forget what position that was.
He was number one overall.
No, that was Fleury.
I believe he started off as a center, didn't he?
Hold on.
Oh, you're talking about what draft pick he was? Number?
Yeah.
He was first overall.
Yeah, he was number one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was thinking Fleury was like the couple of years before that, I think.
You were thinking about 2003.
Fleury's one of the oldest players in the league right now.
Yes, and also Fleury is also the most recent number one overall goaltender, in the NHL. Breaking the legendary curse of Rickety DiPietro. Anyhow.
Isn't he an analyst?
Yeah, he's an analyst now. And is also collecting quite a paycheck from the New York Islanders. So there's that.
Yeah, fuck the Islanders.
Thank you, Mike Milbury, for that shit. Also, interestingly enough, Connor McDavid, the captain of the Edmonton Oilers, just reached his 1,000th career point. He is jokingly referred to as Connor McJesus. That is the joke. Pretty much, I kind of found it funny that he went to the Oilers because during that stretch throughout the 2010s, it just seemed like all the Edmonton Oilers ever did was draft first overall. Whether it be Jordan Eberle, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Nail Yakupov. God.
That's a hell of a name.
Yep, Nail Yakupov was the most recent biggest draft bust ever. So that just tells you how bad he was.
Name sounds familiar too.
Yeah, Nail Yakupov. Look him up. You'll see that he was just absolute trash. Then of course, but like I said, it was the Connor McDavid sweepstakes, similar to the and I'm gonna give myself a penalty here, but Cobra gets a delay of game penalty. The suck for luck campaign that the Indianapolis Colts of the NFL were doing. Again, delay of game, Cobra, 2 minutes. But someone else served that. Anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna tally it up as penalty minutes. Anyway, so, but now let's get to the main topic, and I know there's a certain someone boiling up inside the office that is the Cobra Studios. Basically, he is bubbling an Iron City beer and he is absolutely furious at the Penguins.
Why the hell are the Penguins not good?
Why are the Penguins so shit? Damn it! No! Sidney Crosby! Yevgeny Malkin! Tristan Jarry! What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to go to Super Bowl! Yenzer.
Wrong sport.
Wrong sport. Wrong sport. Not every team is the Steelers. But the Steelers got Super. Yeah, Yenzer, 2 minutes in the box. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Get me out of here.
How did he even get in here?
Because I live here.
How? Get!
I live here, damn it.
Yeah, all right. That's enough of the Yenzer. Anyway, the Pittsburgh Penguins, they're the bottom feeders. Like, who would have thought that, but then again, I think a lot of even Pittsburgh Penguins fans could have said, yeah, because they decided to keep chasing play streaks and keep the gang together, that instead of embracing speed and youth and not trading their first round draft pick like they always do, because they think they're still competitive, and now their farm system in Wilkes-Barre Scranton is the. So here's an interesting thing: how do the Penguins blow it up? And this is going to be our roundtable discussion. We're also going to talk about the Predators too, but before Billy, what do the Penguins do to blow it up? I'm going to start with you. I'm going to ask you the same question. Then Ben, I'm going to ask you the same question. Then with me. All right. What do the Penguins do to blow this up?
Well, I don't think they're going to trade Carlson.
Right.
Crosby is an automatic lock, which Paul Bissonnette made the stupidest tweet of all time, saying that he would go to the Avalanche. Which I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But honestly, I could see Malkin getting traded here.
Yeah, I definitely think of the big veterans, Malkin or Crosby. Malkin is definitely going to be the odd man out. It just sucks because I think Malkin's a way better player than Crosby. Is Chris Letang still on the Penguins too?
Hold on, let me check.
Thank you, Billy. While you do that,
yeah.
Alex.
Yes, he's still on the Penguins.
All right, Alex.
I think they blew this up.
Yeah.
By trading away their picks. Trading away Lozella back to the Capitals for 2 picks. They're trying to regain draft capital, and it's not working for them. And I'm nervous for Sidney Crosby. He's a great player. I hate the Penguins as a Caps fan, but it's not looking pretty for them right now in Pittsburgh.
As the old saying goes, Mario Lemieux may be mortal, but he'll forever own the Caps. But anywho, Ben, what do the Penguins do to blow it up?
I'm not too familiar with their roster, but I know they're not trading Crosby. He's too much of a legend and the icon in that city.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to get. I think they're going to demand like a first round pick just for him to get a cup of coffee. So
cup of coffee.
Pretty much. Like for me, I as I was saying, Malkin and Letang would definitely go. Like they're definitely gonna blow it up. It's not gonna be the fire sale of 05, 06. But it's gonna be buckle up, Penguins fans. I project you're gonna be in for a lot of pain because you need to rebuild all that draft capital that you lost, and you've needed to rebuild for the longest time. The older getting older. it's fine to keep the gang back together, but it's just your window is completely shut. All right.
They don't have any chance in the world of doing anything lately.
Speaking of not having a chance in the world to do anything lately, the National Predators.
Save me for last.
I know, because you are in Tennessee. You are right in the heart of this. So we're gonna twist the knife. So of course we're gonna twist the knife. So first off, it's kind of interesting that the Nashville Predators, who a lot of people thought were going to be top team in the Western Conference, are this absolutely atrocious. They got Stamkos. They won the Stamkos sweepstakes, and now they can't. And now they can't just gel it together. I mean, Barry Trotz, what are you doing, man? You were on the right track last year. Now it's like, oh no, 5-9-3, 13 points. Like, what are you? You're worse than famous Kyle Beach Respecter, Chicago Blackhawks. You're worse than them. Like, come on. You're worse than the Detroit Red Wings, and they have famous women respecter Patrick Kane. Come on. What is going on, Nashville? So anywho, what did Nashville do here? Like, do they embrace the suck, or do they keep themselves surrounded by the fire and drink their coffee, go, everything is fine? Alex.
In my opinion, they embrace the fires with their coffee. Look at the roster. There's too many big players that they pay in the future with Forsberg and Stamkos and Nyquist. It's too big of a contract for them. It's too much money. And I don't know what else they can do other than play at free agency after the season's over to try to do something about this.
I think Billy has the answer to alleviate their symptoms, but I'm going to he said save him for last. Ben, your opinion?
They're going to have to soak in their own blood water.
So you're basically saying you're going to have to marinate in your own sewage. All right.
Yep.
Which I am I'm definitely believe that they thought they were rock stars, but unfortunately they decided to fart in their tights, and unfortunately those tights have ballooned out, and you could just see the bubble just forming. Yeah, just don't poke it with a fork. Billy.
There's two options. There's two options that the Preds can do. They can blow it up, or just basically like try to see what's the problem. Because part of me feels like it's basically like just the roster ain't gelling too well with each other. Like that's what I believe.
Which is possible, considering and I hate to say it, Stamkos is an ego. He was a captain.
But
also there's Panarin too, I think.
No, Panarin's with the Rangers.
Panarin's with the Rangers, okay.
We have Marchessault, we have Shea.
Right.
I said this before to everyone else. The Stamkos and Marchessault contracts aren't going to kill us. The Shea contract is going to kill us. 7 years for that amount. And we got rid of Dante Fabro on waivers, which honestly, that's a horrible mistake.
I definitely think that I definitely agree with you that maybe the Braden Shea contract is definitely a movable one. That is if he can get if he gets his head out of his ass and just performs to be like trade bait. but because that contract is still a little bit of a albatross around the neck.
Yeah, it's like a tightening of a noose.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so let's.
I will say this. I'm giving the Nashville Predators a deadline.
They have till January. They have till January.
Yeah, and if they fail, trade Forsberg, trade Stamkos, trade Marchessault. For draft capital.
Rebuild. Probably Juicy Soros probably gone too.
No, UC Soros has to stay because we signed him to that immovable contract as well.
True. Right.
Another person that has to stay is Roman Josi because Pecorine syndrome.
Yep, he is too good right now. All right.
Just loyal to the club.
Understandable. So let's get away from the round table. Let's step onto the ice with the divisional standings. And we're going to start with the Atlantic Division. Florida Panthers are in the lead with 23 points, 11-5-1. Maple Leafs are in second place, 22 points, 10-6-2. Bruins are in third, interestingly, 8-8-2, 18 points. Lightning 8-6-1, 17. Senators are 8-7-1, 17 points. The Sabres are 8-8-1 with 17 points. Red Wings with famous women respecter Patrick Kane, 7-7-1. And the Montreal Canadiens are 5-10-2 with 12 points. In the Metropolitan Division, we have the New Jersey Devils, 12-6-2 with 26 points. The Carolina Hurricanes. What's up?
Nothing good comes from New Jersey, by the way.
That's why do you think their license plates are yellow? Because it's what the state smells like. Piss.
Yum.
The Carolina Hurricanes, 11-4-0, 20 points. The New York Rangers, 10-4-1, 21 points. Same as the Capitals, 10-4-1, 21 points. New York Islanders, 7-6-4, 18 points. Philadelphia Flyers, 7-8-2, 16 points. Pittsburgh Penguins, 6-9-3, 15 points. And the Columbus Blue Jackets, 5-8-2, 12 points. Then in the Western Conference, you have the Winnipeg Jets, not New York, 15-2, 30 points. Wow, Connor Hellebuyck is definitely making his case for the Vezina when you talk about 30 points. The Minnesota Wild, 11-2-3, 25 points. The Dallas Stars, 10-5-0, 20 points. They're definitely doing better than the Cal Girls. The Colorado Avalanche, 9-8-0, 18 points. The Utah Yeti, 7-6-3, 17 points, although technically they're called the Hockey Club.
Hold on, Cobra. Let's just call the spade a spade. The Utah Mormon Hockey Club, by the way. Let's just call it for that.
Yeah, the Utah Mormons. Okay. Utah Mormon Hockey Club. Basically, by the way, Mormons, isn't there a gay porn you need to be listening for? Just saying. The St. Louis Blues, 7-9-1, 15 points. Chicago Blackhawks, 6-10-1, 13 points. And Nashville Predators, 5-9-3, 13 points. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, 10-4-2, 22 points. The LA Kings, 9-6-3, 21 points. Frank's gotta love that. The Vancouver Canucks, 8-4-3, 19 points. The Edmonton Oilers, 9-7-1, 19 points. The Calgary Flames, 8-6-3, 19 points. The Seattle Kraken should be called the Grunge, 8-8-1, 17 points. The San Jose Sharks, 5-10-3, 13 points. And the Anaheim Ducks, 5-8-2, 12 points. Those are the standings. So that's That's the standings, which was, of course, brought to you by our favorite soap company, Duke Cannon. The holidays are approaching. The holidays are approaching, and of course, Duke Cannon has you covered. They have they have the holiday soap bundles. You know, they have the sleigh load, the ho ho holiday 4-pack. If you've been a naughty boy this year, they've got a big ass brick of soap that is a lump of coal, and other festive fragrances, as well as Oh Fudge, Santa's Pipe Smoke, Yule Brick, illegally cut pine, and highly regiftable peppermint bark. They also have the Bourbon Barrel gift set, the Bourbon Beard box, the Mountain Time Sawtooth, the North Pole Plunge, the Proper Cologne, the Whisker Wonderland, the Winter Rescue Kit, and of course, Jingle Booze. All those are available at Duke Cannon. If you want to check those out and show the channel some love, please use our affiliate link in the bio wherever you get your podcasts. That is Duke Cannon Supply Company. Thank you, guys. All right. So that's always fun.
Jingle Booze.
Jingle Booze.
Jingle balls.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to, of course, the games of the weekend. You know, we have some very interesting ones. You know, Sunday has 4 extra games, so we're gonna, you know, no odds, nothing like that. But Billy, I'm gonna start with Billy, Alex, and Ben. Basically, you're gonna pick 3 games for the weekend. That's tomorrow and Saturday. You are looking forward to. That is the Blues Bruins, Islanders Kraken, Sabres Flyers, Senators Hurricanes, Sharks Penguins, Oilers Maple Leafs, Blue Jackets Canadiens, Jets Panthers, Devils Lightning, Stars Wild, Red Wings Kings, Blackhawks and Canucks is tomorrow. And on Sunday, it's Blues Hurricanes, Capitals Golden Knights, Rangers Kraken, Predators and Canucks. All right. Are you okay? You coughed a little. Yep, sounds right. Billy.
3 games to choose.
Yep.
Well, you have the game of suck, aka Pittsburgh versus
San Jose. Yeah.
I was talking about the one right now that's going on.
Yeah. Well, the Blue Jackets are currently winning on that one. 3-2. Yeah. It's 3-2 in period 2. But we're focused on tomorrow, not today. Yeah, tomorrow and Sunday.
I see.
Yep.
Well, Scheisse.
Scheisse Beniza.
I have to say Oilers versus Leafs.
Oilers, Leafs, okay.
Jets and Panthers.
All right. Good ones.
Kind of interesting matchup. Senators and Canes.
Yeah, that is interesting too. Alex, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Get your nipple clamps. Yeah. Come on. Give your balls a tug.
I'm ready. I'm good.
All right. Give me the games you're excited for the weekend.
I'm going to go Jets, Panthers.
Right.
Capitals, Golden Knights.
Nice.
And the Oilers, Maple Leafs, all because the Toronto Maple Leafs don't have Austin Matthews again for a 6th straight game.
Nice.
Here's the thing. They've been playing well without Matthews.
Yeah, so maybe Matthews should be traded. Maybe. And immediately as I said that, a lot of Maple Leafs fans are coming right to the studio demanding my head. But all I gotta say is you're still not gonna make it past the second round. Ben.
All right. Did you say the Red Wings were playing?
They are playing the Kings.
All right. That's definitely going to be one of mine because, Detroit.
You definitely like watching famous women respecters, right? Anyhow, especially when it comes to Patrick Kane. Two more.
Definitely the Capitals and the the Golden Knights.
Yep.
And what was the other teams that were playing?
There's Rangers Kraken. On Sunday it's Rangers Kraken, Predators Canucks, Blues Hurricanes. And tomorrow Saturday it's Blues Bruins, Islanders Kraken, Sabres Flyers, Senators Hurricanes, Sharks Penguins, Oilers Maple Leafs, Blue Jackets Canadiens, Jets Panthers, Devils Lightning, Stars Wild, and Blackhawks Canucks.
Let's do the Flyers game.
Nice. Flyers and Sabres. Okay. All right. And as for me, my games of the weekend, I am going to definitely pick easily the ultimate tank bowl, the Blue Jackets and Canadiens. Obviously, we know the Blue Jackets would be a lot more competitive if they had Johnny Gaudreau. Unfortunately, we know what happened to Johnny Gaudreau. Rest in peace, Johnny Hockey. Sorry to bring that up. I'm going to also mention the Stars and Wild. Obviously, it's the last run for Marc-Andre Fleury. And of course, Philip Gustafson is doing a bang-up job. And finally, the final game I'm going to actually look at is the Battle of the Mid-Carders, the Sabres and Flyers.
The
Sabres and Flyers are interesting to look at. I think they will be playing spoiler later on this season. It is still too early. I think Lindy Ruff and John Tortorella have an idea what to do. They just have to stop getting into their own way. That's just my opinion. Lindy Ruff, I think the game is slowly passing him by. He still has hockey knowledge, but hey, keep going. And of course, John Tortorella, he has the same problem that Mike Keenan had, which is, hey, he gets results, but he's also very toxic. So that is
toxic for you, baby.
Yep. That is
it. To say,
what's up? Go ahead.
I was about to sing that lyric.
Anywho, that is it for our games of the weekend, which of course is brought to you by Fanatics, the official hockey jersey supplier of the NHL. That would be Fanatics, but they don't just do hockey jerseys; they do every league: the NFL, NBA, MLB, NCAA, NASCAR, MLS, the WWE, WNBA, and others. But you probably already know that if you listen to the Social Sports Pad Network. So use our affiliate in the bio wherever you get your podcasts. Show the channel some love and hop on to fanatics.com. All right. And of course, that is it for Biscuits and Penalties. We definitely have to give our affiliates a shout out. That would be Raw Nutrition, Bulletproof Coffee, Dr. Squatch, Sleeves, W Energy, Fubo TV, Century PC, Smack and Sunflower Seeds, Duke and the Supply Company, and Fanatics. Want to remind everyone that tomorrow will be the Hard Count podcast. We also still have NASCAR going on, so the lap down is also going on as well.
One more episode of that until the season's over, and then we'll do intermediate episodes here and there.
Yeah, it's kind of like what the hard count did during the draft. Is we would hop on and say, "Hey, we're still around," and do what we did. But anywho, that is it for Biscuits and Penalties. I'm Cobra, and on behalf of Billy, Alex, and Ben, number 47, fights. We're fighting.
Alrighty.
Around everyone.